Adrian?
He was a sociopath. He said that I could never leave him.
He controlled how I looked and what I wore.
Then it was controlling when I left the house. And eventually, what I thought.
How's being quarantined? Oh, I can tell you right now. I have not experienced it at all. I keep getting hit up by the apartments saying, by saying, hey, please, rent is due right now. Please pay. And then,
oh yeah, you can't.
Wait, and then I got it in Spanish.
Me too. Me too. And it's like, and I keep messaging him going, I'm on auto pay. Please just take it out of that.
Well, so much, everybody's afraid of the virus. It's very similar to something you can't see, being afraid of something you can't see. So we're gonna watch The Invisible Man. Everybody says it's a good horror movie, and it's a throwback, and it's an actual classic monster movie, horror movie.
What happened to him?
Adrian's dead.
Listen, you're getting your freedom back, okay?
24 into The Invisible Man. Thoughts?
She's got dumb blonde syndrome.
And she's very hideous to look at. Main character. She would work as. Yeah, I can't get over it. It's like watching Cats. Everybody's like, it's distracting.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm fine. It doesn't have to be pretty people, but the main character was a rich, like hundreds of millions of dollars millionaire, and he was ripped, and all the other guys are ripped in this movie, and then the one girl is supposed to be like the sex appeal. She was the one who he was obsessed with, and she's really the most average looking girl.
Yeah, I keep wondering, why would somebody be obsessed with her?
Yes.
Her.
And honestly, that actually brings me out of the movie.
Yeah, I can't. I keep honestly thinking, okay, what? I would understand if it's. I want to know the draw of why he's obsessed with her. If it's something deeper, then you were just subservient, and I can control you. There's a lot more prettier women out there that you could choose that would.
By far.
If you had that much money,
They want you to assume that, okay, she got into a relationship. It's a bad relationship. She needs to get out. And she has nowhere else to go. Well, obviously she did have somewhere else to go. She has sisters. She has family.
But
so why did she stay with this guy to the point that it was a breaking point?
Right. Like for me, I would care for the character a lot more, like instantly. If I saw, like...
You know what would have worked perfectly? Right before bed, you just see, you're following the guy, and just going through the whole house. You're following him, and he's just going through. It doesn't even look like there's anybody else in the house. Then he walks up to a small cabinet, he opens it, okay, you can come out now. And
that would be terrible.
She comes out, and he goes, and then he goes, we're going to bed.
Right, yeah, that's powerful.
That would have been freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then you're like,
I would have been
shit.
like, that guy's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Stop that guy.
And now you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you need to get out of this place.
I'd be
now.
on the edge of my seat, like, woman, get out.
now you're like, in the whole opening sequence, you're like,
You're getting your freedom back, okay?
He said that wherever I went, he would find me, walk right up to me, and I wouldn't be able to see him.
Adrian is dead.
He's not dead. He has figured out a way to be invisible.
We are an hour, 2 minutes, and 25 seconds.
There is an impressive little fight sequence that happens at the 1 hour-ish mark. The only problem with that whole entire fight sequence, though, is like what is she fighting? Superman?
Yeah, he's strong. It's a 2 hour and 5 minute movie.
He's holding her up with one hand, knocks her, then with ease throws her across the room.
Pros of the movie so far. We're an hour into the movie. It was a nice little slow build-up progression to the striking the daughter in the face and getting the cop and the daughter out of the house. So it's the showdown between, or the first sequence with her versus the Invisible Man. I like that. It was, you know what? That was a very good like sequence and build up to a horror movie, and I don't fault it for doing the really good trope there, like how the original Child's Play. It reminds me of the original Child's Play. Yes. So the movie actually picked up at it was at the 47-minute mark. It picked up and everything came into place, and it from that point I was like, this is a good movie. Now keep going with that. Yes, you're stretching the boundary of reality with how strong he is and everything, but then again, he's invisible. Why her? He could have had anybody
any man or any woman.
And she did also say it's sad that money can do that, get you people. It's like, well, people flock to the pretty person, people flock to the rich person. That's human nature. I'm sorry, yes, that's human nature. But I like that she addressed it.
Where are you? Show yourself!
Surprise. Let me help you.
You can't help me. Surprise.
All right, we finished The Invisible Man. Thoughts and opinions?
It was fine.
It was good.
It was fine.
It was good.
I didn't have any like overall storytelling qualms with it. It has its mistakes, but it's an enjoyable little film.
Yeah, no, I liked. It even had a little
Twist.
I wouldn't say it a huge twist. I got it.
No, you saw it was coming.
Yeah. I was like, just end it.
I didn't realize it was directed and written by Leigh Whannell, who wrote the original Saw and acted in the original Saw.
Yeah, he also Insidious,
Dead Silence.
Yeah, and which are all good movies.
They're all fine.
Yeah, I mean,
he acted in Insidious as well.
He did. He was also in all the Insidious movies. He acted in. You never saw the third one. He has a huge part in the third one.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Well,
I got tired of those.
But
you know, The Invisible Man wasn't bad. I mean, it worked for what it was, and
yeah, and it gave you everything you needed. It became a monster flick, which that's what I was hoping it would become, and it was the Invisible Man going on a killing rampage.
Kind of killing.
It was better.
Yes.
It was better than Hollow Man.
Yes.
Kevin Bacon. But I liked the little rampage that he went on and stuff, and I wish there was more of that.
I think for their budget and everything, it was completely fine.
Yeah, they had.
I bet you that house, though. I bet you that was just Lee's house. Leigh Whannell's house.
Probably.
I bet you that was just
Probably.
his own estate. Like, hey, we can film some of this here.
Yeah. But not a bad movie.
You know,
Not a
you
bad
make a lot
movie.
of
I
money
say
off
it's
it, so.
it's worth a watch if you like
Yeah.
the classic monster movies. What would you call it? Universal monster movies. Classic Universal monster movies. Yeah, that's a nice throwback. It works for a new millennium.